So this track is in B minor, the BPM is 115, and I played it in 3/4 time. So I sort of kick things off by playing the root note, which is the B, as a sort of pedal note. So this sort of grounds the chord progression and it just plays as like a drone throughout the whole track. So it starts off as just a sort of bright reverb sound, and then I dial up the send to portal where it gives it a more granular synthesis feel. I use the send rather than putting it on the direct track, so I sort of keep the brightness of the original drone note as well as the sort of chaoticness of the send. And then I bring in the chord progression. So I'm actually in B minor, so it starts off with an F sharp minor and then to a G, then to a B minor followed by an A major, up to a D major, back down to the G, and then we're playing B minor and then to the A again. But if you take into account the pedal note, which is the B that's playing in the background of the whole thing, it sort of changes the chords a little bit. So the F sharp minor would become an F sharp minor at 11, A would become an A at 9, and the D would become a D6. So it sort of makes the chord progression a little more interesting if you factor in the drone note as well. Then I'm just taking the chords that I played and mimicking them on the piano to give it a sort of more full rounded tone, with some pedal noise in there and a little bit of filter delay, just delaying the top end of the piano. Next up, I'm using Arcade's Distant Voices line to add some ethereal, dreamy vocals. You can check out all these plugins in the description down below, and if you want to try out Arcade, there is a 30-day trial as well, so be sure to check that out. After this, I layer in the bass as well as some more vocals. Next up, I beef out the vocals a bit with some more textures from the Oliver Patrice Pool project, and I play the bass directly into the interface, so it's pure DI tone, there's no amp or cab stimulation, just a nice warm bass from my P-bass. So now time for some drums, so I add in a nice kick and snare combo from my Dreamy Lofi Hip Volume 2 sample pack, and then I try to add some top end textures as well, so I'm just using different drumsticks to drum on my leg to get a nice sort of pitter-patter percussive sound, blending that with some paintbrush sounds, as well as using a teabag as a little soft shaker. And to finish things off, I'm just layering in a nice dreamy guitar lead. I'm using my usual clean guitar chain and just using a little bit of baby audio spaced out reverb to give it that sort of bright shimmer sound. And I'm soloing in the B minor scale, trying to give it a sort of cinematic almost feel, trying to keep it moody and emotive to try and get that lo-fi feel. So yeah, that pretty much sums the track up, and as always we're going to have a competition in this week's video. This week's competition is going to be to win the Oliver Patrice Pool Project VST, so all you need to do to enter as usual is to hit the like button, drop a comment and be a subscriber of the channel, and as soon as we get just 200 likes I'll be giving that plugin away. So yeah, let me know what you thought of the video in the comments down below. Do you want more content like this, just a sort of minimalistic approach to the songwriting, or do you want a more detailed Ableton breakdown like I usually do? I'm hoping this will work out a lot shorter than usual, which I think maybe is a good thing for the YouTube algorithm and all that. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Got some really exciting projects coming out that people can get involved with, which I'll be talking about more soon, as I can. But yeah, for now, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.